side of he and Markakis' stats, he actually averages out to I don't understand the wins above replacement stat, but he averages a 2.5 game, while Markakis does not average anything. So he makes us better. We'll take it. We now, all of a sudden, though, have 3 left-handed hitting, contact, somewhat speedy, not a lot of power outfielders. So how Buck decides to arrange them in the lineup it'll be interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can only have so many guys who look the same, hit the same, and sound the same before you just...
before the other teams catch on, like, okay, let's go down this way.
Can we get rid of him? But that's the other guy. No, that guy. But they're all I don't know, the other one.
You in the middle. You two stay on the side.
But I'm different. How? My name sounds weird. So yeah, he's a good acquisition. He's younger. He's under team control for 2 years for only $2.1 million, as opposed to Nicky Markakis, who's 34, signs a 4-year, $44 million contract. So
makes sense.
True.
Better money towards re-signing Matt Wieters or Chris Tillman or Chris Davis or Wei Yin Chen or the 11 other players who are free agents next year. Mm-hmm. Now, on to...
A little delayed.
I forgot I said his name.
That was close.
Mortal Kombat. No, sorry.
Fight.
Here we are. We are in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is time for the Super Bowl. No more talk of any of this deflated footballs.
Hashtag Deflategate.
Although the last bit I heard... Super Bowl?
Now at Panda Express, the Super Bowl.
Oh, you're so serious, American. You're so serious. Oh, you talk about your football, you're crazy. Okay.
The next Jackie Chan movie, Super Bowl.
Be there at day one.
Guest starring The Rock. Oh, wow. That'll tank faster than the Titanic.
Now, see, this is much more interesting than the actual, piece of crap
true.
that is. You know what?
We're having more fun making fun of Chinese people who have nothing to do with the game whatsoever.
Yeah. Hey, we're not doing that.
There's a bunch of good sushi places in Seattle, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it works.
All right. You smoke a couple bowls, and then you go get a nice Chinese bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, no, that's perfect. It's the Super Bowl of the Super Bowl smokers. All right.
Okay.
Latest in the whole stupid football crap that Roger Goodell is not talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some kid was seen with the 2 bags full of game balls sneaking into a bathroom, came out 90 seconds later. I don't know how the hell you can deflate 11 footballs in 90 seconds.
But here's the whole point that I see from
You just give them to New England.
But the whole thing of that, they're always trying to play. It's like, well, we found the kid who did it. Okay, but who gave the kid the order to do that?
Yeah, he's the fall guy. That's all it
He's
is.
the scapegoat. So
They're not going to do anything until after this because social media, the other day, it's a beautiful picture of Roger Goodell and his wife with the owner of the New England Patriots and his wife in the New England Patriots home.
Yeah.
If that's not one-sided, I don't know what is.
exactly.
Reddit.
Well, there's one simple thing for that. Bob Kraft.
There's gay, and then there's Tom Brady gay.
And then there's Roger Goodell game, which is even worse.
So let's see. Roger Goodell was at the New England Patriots versus the Ravens, and he was at the New England Patriots versus the game.
Do you sense conspiracy, Bradley?
I don't even need to. This stuff writes itself. Do I even need to spell it out?
Just connect those dots. What dots are you talking about? Shut up. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's a whole bunch of bull crap. And then the fun side of all this has been Marshawn Lynch. Very enjoyable. Beast mode is 1 in a million. For those of you who have not been all over social media lately, Marshawn Lynch did his contractually obligated media day yesterday, in which he said 29 times to every question that was asked, I'm only here so I don't get fined. Which technically he can't get fined because he was there for the whole 10 minutes. He answered every question asked of him, even though you couldn't write a damn thing. So today, after rumors had surfaced that he may be fined for wearing a hat that his clothing line released, I think, instead of an NFL-sanctioned team hat. Load of crap that is.
Semantics.
Yeah, once again, Roger Goodell is more worried about finding a guy for his hats as opposed to calling the Patriots what they are, lying, cheating bastards.
Especially the
and domestic violence, too.
I forgot that too.
Wait, wasn't there the one that was also the gangbanger?
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez. Yep.
It took him a long time, and all of a sudden, hey, Bob, I totally forgot. Could you just go ahead and cut him? Because
he killed a guy.
He killed a guy that might look bad. I was coloring my coloring books in my office.
I was playing with the Play-Doh,
And then my wife came in and we had a Nerf gun fight. It was fun. We played freeze tag afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna finger paint some contracts later. Little kid in a big world, bastard. Today, Marshawn Lynch came out though and had another press conference in which he slammed every person in Media Row. Just said basically, until you guys come to where I live, where I'm from, and I will kill you. Yeah. Why do you guys even bother asking me the questions when I keep on telling you the same thing I do all over again? So for the next 3 minutes, I'm just going to sit here and look at you like you guys are all looking at me. And proceed to do that. Now, the funniest part of the whole thing was...
It's like Barry Bonds going back again. It's like, you broke me down, son. You broke me down. Who broke you down? You. Look at the kid.
Oh, yeah. I think the funniest part of the whole thing was one of the reporters tried to act like he was one of his best friends rapping to him at a bar. He's like, hey, yo, Shaw, man, this real talk, man. I'm in Super Bowl 27. I actually got to talk with Tupac Shakur. Now, with all the charity work he did with the inner city... What do you like most about what you do with your charity for the inner city?
And his reply to that was...
Talk to the hand.
Pretty close, actually. Yeah. All he did was, next time you see me in the inner city, holla at me then.
Wow.
So he's been a breath of fresh air in this otherwise pointless, ungodly excuse for a football game, which tragically now I have to come to the breakdown, which I'll do quickly, and then we'll throw out our predictions. Seattle's defense versus the Patriot offense. The Marshawn Lynch, can the Patriot defense stop him? Which, considering they couldn't stop Justin Forsett, I don't think that happens. I like that part of the Seattle matchup. Don't know how well the Seattle wide receivers will match up against Darrelle Revis and Brandon Browner. On the other hand, however, Cam Chancellor is the only safety in the NFL who I think stacks up next to Rob Gronkowski and can play him one-on-one. As we saw when it came to the Ravens, even if there were 4 people covering him, he still just managed to mine and go for 45 yards.
Because the ball was soft.
Yeah,
it was soft. It was a cold day, It's
air
compression.
I mean, granted, the man's hands are as big as that purse that's behind Brad, which looks like a suitcase.
Jesus, what the hell is that?
And he can grab it with one hand, but I just don't think that the Patriot offense will be able to play up to the potential it will take to beat Seattle, no matter how many stupid illegal formations Belichick can throw out.
Which he'll throw in.
Oh, I guarantee he's got a whole new page in his playbook of crap. Yeah. He's like, well, what can I try today that'll make me seem smart? Because I did that science thing on my press conference. I was an idiot.
Funniest thing after that, some news. Yes, Bill Nye
came out and said, "You're a idiot." I wanted to say what he really would have said, but it was
glorious.
Like, he plain and simple said, the only way you can do that is you take the Patriots' 12th man, holds up a bike needle,
and do this.
Put it in there, and then squeeze. That's the only way it could happen. And go Seahawks.
Yes.
So for Bill Nye the Science Guy and everything that their defense has done over these last few games, even with a banged-up Richard Sherman who could potentially miss the game
Sherman.
if his girlfriend goes into labor, which she is due to pop any minute. I have the Seahawks winning this game by 7.
A close one.
Okay. Bradley.
Screw the Patriots.
Duh.
Duh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for Seahawks on this one. I mean, I do hate to see like another return, come there. I like to see another team in there as well. But as it is with the two teams, Seahawks, and with the strong defense that they are, and just hopefully shut down, Gronkowski if they can, it would be great. Hopefully Patriots don't come around with some obnoxious plays, but I'm going to bump it up and go Seahawks by 10.
Well,
don't you do what Man was saying.
well,
Man simulation.
First of all, I got to tell you, James, I really get tired of this whole, we did the man predictions this year, and this is what it's going to be like. Just...
Yes, because video games have forecasted everything in the world.
I want to know how accurate those video games are every year, compared to really what happened.
Is it real or is it Battlefield? Shut the hell up, EA.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Yeah, I had a thought. Okay, now having said that, that was for Gavin. I'm gonna be the doubting Thomas, pardon the pun here, and I will say it's gonna be the other way around.
All right.
Okay. Because remember, Roger Goodell was there, so so it'll
on
be
the field, on the sideline.
It will be New England by 14.
Ooh.
There will be an asterisk attached to that Super Bowl.
Yes,
there will.
Believe me, folks.
Dead.
I really hope I'm wrong, but somebody. First of all, somebody's
someone's got to put the bet down.
Yeah, and it's going to be me. I really just think New England's. It's this whole deflate BS or whatever. They've gotten off easy. Nothing's going to happen to them anyway. So you know what? Fine, they can have it. You know what? And
Now the other thing to keep in mind, I left this off the table till after the predictions. I don't know how accurate it is, but I saw a picture of a Twitter feed, which, if I remember correctly, the title was at NFL Conspiracy or NFL is Fixed. But as of September 4th of last year, somebody said, I know for a fact Tom Brady will be Super Bowl MVP.
whoa.
Huh.
So we will see if this man is true or not. And if that's the case, you may as well start watching pro wrestling because we know what's fixed and what So, that being said, and talking of Madden, let's pass it off to Game Genie.
Oh, yeah. I can understand why they're like, look, man, Madden tells everything. We already got the cover. You got the Madden curse going right there. It's going to dictate who's going to win. And screw IGN for saying, yeah, guys, sorry, it's going to be the Patriots. Just hold up 2 fingers right here.
Yeah.
Basically.
So IGN's predicting sports now. So they forget.
They cover everything,
I was gonna
apparently,
say,
now.
Did they forget what their original,
Yeah,
mission statement was almost.
They left that years ago. If you went, what was it? I went on there the other day, and they're like, breaking news. Now selling at KFCs in the Philippines. The Double Down dog. I'm like, are you kidding me? This was apparently news they had to cover.
I did see a picture of that, though.
It looks
my
disgusting.
God. I know. Let me wrap a chicken breast around a hot dog, drown it in mustard and sorrow and sadness, and eat it.
It wasn't mustard. It's cheese.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IGN news at work, need I say more? And
Yeah, well,
I feel the same way with JR, because around this time it's like, well, it's a new year, so let's look at what's coming up in news. Okay, I'm scratching the bottom here. No lie, when you flip to the phone and when it has nothing but IGN going, hey, let's review comic books. I'm like, video games?
Yeah. Well, that's why we have you, Game Genie.
Exactly, because I actually go through the other sites and be like, all right, what do we got here?
Yeah.
Well, let's get the crazy stuff out of the way, since that seems to be the running topic here.
Porn and...
No, not this time.
and goats. Porn and goats.
Goats.
That's
God.
usually the gaming report.
But are you glad right now, in World of Warcraft and the latest patch, guys, you can now take selfies with your characters and include even Instagram integration along with filters.
My life is now complete.
Yeah.
I can be one with my avatar.
Between Katy Perry and an Elmo shirt and that, hey, good night, everybody.
The world is enough now.
Yes.
Thank God.
Basically. So, yeah, that's a thing to report as well. But also on to actual news in terms of MMOs. Recently going on in PAX